Here we go.
Yep, we're live from Port Huron, Michigan. It's Palmery and friends. So we're just gonna go get here and bring up the live chat. And close that out, and we're good to go. It'd be interesting to get anybody in today because of the big holiday down your way.
Who are you betting on?
Let's go with Corey Mano this morning. We're gonna go with a Canadian. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Boom.
I'm going to feed Mia real fast.
Yep. Not a problem. We're here.
So if anybody comes on, give them help.
Yep. You bet. Yep, we will. Yep. Paul just gone to go feed Mia, so he'll be right back. We're just sitting here. We're just trying to get things up and running and get our bodies moving, but it's not working that well this morning. Anyways, we're here. There probably won't be too many people today because today is a holiday. There'll be a lot of things going on, I imagine, for some people, especially for our American friends.
Going to be on this early either.
Yeah. And being a holiday, they probably all wanted to sleep in today too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. And hey, it's Marshall. Good morning. Marshall's the first one this morning. Wow, you're up early. It is what, 5 o'clock in the morning there. Well, I guess you want to get a good start to the day, dear Marshall. I'm just on my second cup of coffee, so I have been up for almost an hour, I guess. But I got a few things to do myself today. But yep, happy 4th of July, everyone. Yeah, I figured about 5 a.m. there. Gee, Marshall, you got to learn to sleep in a little bit, especially on a holiday. Unless you got plans to go out and see, events going on around there, you're going to go up and film maybe. Oh, that's hard eyeballs. Okay, I'm just looking to see if any more ships going through this morning. Oh, the Edward got one through a little while ago. Well, is she coming down today? Zelda de Gagnes. That's a different ship coming down today. I don't know if Paul's ever got that ship before or not. A heavy lift. Just looking around, see what kind of ships are coming around Paul's way today. Well, there's one coming up, the Algoma Strongfield, just past Marine City. A few ships around today, not a lot, but a few. Yeah, I got a couple of times I gotta go do today, and I gotta go pick up my chainsaw this morning. I sent it in for to be serviced and stuff. It's all done, so. Even though I'm not driving the school bus now for a couple months, so. Hey, good morning, Wayne B. How you doing this morning? Yeah, Wayne, you're in Ontario too, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you are.
Well, Paul, how's it feel not to have to drive bus?
Yeah, really. In a way, I kind of miss it, really. Not seeing the kids now for a couple months now, but I've still got lots of work to do. It's not like I don't have anything to do. Now today's the first. I gotta sometimes I gotta sit down and do all my billing for the last month, make some more money. But yeah, Mississauga. Yeah, okay, Wayne. Yep.
At the end, Paul, did you get rid of your problem riders?
What was that?
Did you have any problem riders at the end?
No, it wasn't bad. You almost expect the last week the kids are going to be a little more riled up, anyways, right?
Well, now when it starts back up in the fall, will the kids be all fired up again?
No, they'll be still a little sleepy, especially in the morning and stuff. But what I did on my last day there, I gave them all icicles there. That had to be the quietest ride I ever had home because everybody's sucking on an icicle.
Ah,
I should do that more often. Here's an icicle, suck on that, keep quiet.
or give them an all-day sucker, you know?
Yeah. Quiet as I had the bus in a while.
I know Mia. Mia's over here watching me. Getting her pills ready.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So Wayne B, do you work for a living? You retired now, or what's the scoop there? Just kind of curious. I have my own. I do
I
a
don't
lot of
think I
stuff.
don't think Wayne is very old, is he?
Oh, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I I drive school bus, but also I got my sign business and the drone business. So I got one to put up today and one to come down.
Local or you got to drive?
No, they're all local. They're right here in town. They're both up towards the north end of town, so it's not a big deal. No, Wayne B is retired, Paul.
Oh, he's retired. Okay.
Mm.
I didn't recall whether he was a younger man or
Yeah.
like us.
Well, he's supposed to be retired, but I guess not. And Wayne B goes, "Oh yeah, I'm old." You're only as old as you feel, I guess. I don't know.
Well, there's days like this morning. I got up at 5 o'clock. It felt really old. I had leg cramps this morning. Usually, if I'm sucking on pop all night long, it hydrates me. I don't get leg cramps.
Yeah.
But last night, I went to open up the can and I had it in the koozie that I have here. And for some reason, I dropped it and it went all over the front of me and all over the counter and not good. I find that the older I get, the more I get the case of the dropsies, a dropsies.
Oh yeah. Oh, we had a
Well,
couple since yesterday, since I talked to you yesterday, Paul's been 2 more motorcycle accidents.
huh, yeah, I remember, this is back in the 70s. I was going through town, downtown on my motorcycle. And all of a sudden, a lady come out, and pulled right out in front of me on the main street. And she saw me and she just stopped right in front of me, just like she was startled.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I had everything I could do to stop that motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it would have been, she'd have been better off if she continued on,
Yep.
Nope, she froze.
Huh.
And I was able to maneuver back around it,
Yeah.
Because I didn't get stopped in time, but I didn't hit her.
Yeah, it'd have to be on your toes if you're riding a motorcycle nowadays.
That's for
Lately.
sure.
Well, traffic is they're getting worse. People driving. Police aren't pulling people
What
over.
are you doing, Mia? Come here. Trying to scratch herself, and of course she's so old she can't get her back legs up around her head.
Enough to scratch. Yeah.
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 But see, what she does is she goes out and she lays out there in the grass. There's all kinds of mites and shit out there.
Yeah.
Ear mites and.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me clean
Oh,
your.
yeah. That reminds me, Paul.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come here.
Go check my calendar because I got an appointment this week. Calendar, I think there it is.
Okay, let's get this here. Let's get this in.
I thought I put a notification on here. The 6th. Huh? Today's the 4th. Trying to put notification on. A reminder. 10:30 in the morning. So the reminders for tomorrow. It's 10 a.m. on Wednesday. I'm sure it is the 6th. Should call them just to make sure. 10:30 in the morning.
She just loves having her head rubbed. It's like her jaws,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a goof. Goofball. Yo, burping, huh? Yeah, I hear you. No. Stuff you like to eat. You like to eat that. I open the back door for her so she can come and go and hopefully leave me alone a little bit.
Yeah. Mine been out twice already. I'm surprised they want to go again, but Gracie's down here sleeping by my feet. So, well, Vader's there too. He's dark, hard to see him sometimes. So,
Well, let me,
well, I see you went and did another ship last night too.
yeah, the Paul Tregurtha.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'll screen share it. Give us something to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be a slow morning because of the holiday.
I'm just amazed at how that Altel Nano does.
Yeah.
Is that, can you see it okay, Paul?
Oh, yep. It's hit fine. Yep. Oh,
Like I say, you see how it's doing a little bit of a wobble?
yeah.
This doesn't fly as true and straight. It overcorrects. But there was a whole bunch of people on the back deck, you know, because they have cabins on there.
Oh, yep. Yeah, you can see them all right there in the corner.
Yep. And they were hooting and hollering, and
Oh, yeah.
this is about 10, little after 10, yeah, 10, 10, 10, 15 at last
Oh,
night.
yeah. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
No, but then I had a couple guys came over and had a whole bunch of questions for me. So
Yeah.
Mia was pissed because I left her home. She didn't go with me.
Yeah.
There's the fireworks going. You see it?
Yeah, I seen him up in the background there.
Yeah.
Looked like about 5 people back there or so. 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Going out into the big dark Lake Huron.
That's a nice shot right there. Huh. Yeah.
The yeah, that Nano is it's got to be my it's got to be my go-to in low light, but you know it doesn't. It does okay in the wind, but not that good.
Yeah.
And I wish, everybody was saying, oh, that the Mini 3 should do
Yeah.
just as well. Well, I haven't seen it. Because
Yeah,
I
you haven't
went
seen
and
it
did a
yet.
ship the night before, and you couldn't even see anything. And I did exactly what everybody said, put it in auto and bump it up. Nope. Just was not good.
It's probably how quiet these guys are this morning. But it's still morning though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually Gracie just wants to go. Maybe the weekend she's tired. Hey, good morning, AZ.
AZ is in the chat.
Mhm. I see Marshall's still there, and Wayne B and stuff. A bit of a slow morning today, so
Yeah, well,
yep, it is what it is, Paul. Look, somebody got a DJI Mavic Air 2 Fly More combo for $700. The Air 2, not the Air 2S. There's plenty there. Russ had 51 drones there. You see, he posted something there on YouTube, but anyways, it wasn't a video, but he was saying that he's doing a lot of aerials too now for real estate. He says cutting into his time now because he's doing so much of it.
yeah.
Then Billy Kyle, he put out a tutorial a little bit on what he does for aerial photography, right? So. How he does a workflow and all that kind of stuff. What pictures he taking. I'm sitting and watching them, and yeah, pretty well just about everything I've been doing. So. Who the heck is that? Oh, that's down towards. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen on the real estate. I think it's going to slow right down. I think.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a lot going on.
I don't know.
But I've been wrong before. Yeah. Wayne B says, "Nice morning. Heading out to fly. We'll be listening." Okay, there, Wayne. Yep. Yeah, get out and fly while you can. I don't even know what. Let's bring up Google here for a minute. Yeah, where's my UAV forecast? Well, the wind's going to pick up a little bit this afternoon, but not bad. It's going to be 13 mile an hour, but it's going to be gusting up to around 24, 25, something like that. But it's still flyable. Yeah. Flyable right now, that's for sure. So, call for thunderstorms tomorrow. I think, Dr. Paul. Yeah. Well, mainly sunny with cloudy periods in the evening with a chance of showers developing overnight. Okay, so risk of thunderstorms tomorrow, 90% chance. Well, I guess there's only 2 hours of sunshine, so I guess we are gonna get some wet weather. Well, I see Bonnie's creating havoc. Hey, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, she was a tropical storm. Now she's a hurricane. She's heading for the Hawaiian Islands. Bonnie always did want to travel.
Wow.
It was a tropical storm. It came across north of South America, but went across the peninsula as a tropical storm. Now it's into the Pacific. She turned into a hurricane, but it's only Cat 1. Yeah.
Wayne is going out to fly. Well, good for you, Wayne.
Yep. You say you got to fly while you can, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a late morning.
Yeah, I think so.
That's all right. It's the 4th of July. So we take a look and see how the teeny bar is doing.
Yeah, we haven't been down there yet this morning.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on down there, but
Yeah.
let's take a look.
Wow. Well, must be a parade going on today, Paul.
I was gonna say, look at the markers and stuff out.
Yeah. So nobody can park along there. Yeah. There's gonna be a parade.
Couple of people inside here and down here.
Yeah. But they may be people that are staying there too, just having
Yep.
breakfast, right?
Exactly. That's what I think.
Yeah.
The other interesting thing is, didn't this sign used to have something in it? Like a menu or something?
Yeah, I think so.
It's empty.
Maybe they're gonna take it and up the prices some more. No tiki torches aren't going yet, or
No,
looks like
there's
the wind.
not a lot going on there, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
no wind either by the looks of it.
No,
Very little breeze, if anything.
yep,
Wow. Quiet, not even hardly anybody walking there, but there's one guy come down with a little dog or something, but that's it.
no, it's well, it's 8:30 on Independence Day, you know,
Yep.
4th of July. The fans aren't going, nothing's going on down there.
Nothing. Yep. Like you said, it's just one person walking over there by the water, but that's it.
Person eating there, person's eating there, or else they might be done by now. So that's the excitement for there.
Yeah, nothing else going on this morning. All right, what, yeah, go down to. Okay, St. Augustine. So St. Augustine is 75 degrees right now with winds 6 miles an hour.
Ooh, chilly.
Yeah. No rain expected in the next 3 hours, so. Back here.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Oh ho! Wow, that's the guy I want to hear from.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm not gonna turn my camera on if that's okay.
that's
No,
okay.
no, no.
Bob,
No,
not a
no.
problem.
Wow, just glad to hear you there, Rob. Wow,
Yeah.
Ah, dear me.
life a little tough right now, eh, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine all the stuff you just went through. Yeah, wow.
Good morning, everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm calling Lynn because she wants to hear from her ginger, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, she definitely does, right? So.
She's probably still sleeping.
Oh, yeah, she probably still sleeping. Yeah.
I'll pop on a bit later then.
Yeah. No problem there. Geez, I'm just glad to hear from you, Rob. Yeah. I know Laura there keeps asking if I heard anything from you and stuff. But
yeah, I spoke to Laura a little bit.
oh yeah, good.
Yeah, there, I put a picture of that up.
Yeah.
So how you been, guys?
Well,
Hey, not bad. It's a big holiday weekend down here. July 1st, which was Friday, was Canada Day, and then today is the U.S. Independence Day or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
So everything's a big holiday down here right now.
Oh, happy 4th of July, guys.
yes. Lynn's gonna be pissed at me, but I keep calling her.
What the hell do you want now? Well, I see. I meant to tell you, somebody had a V copter, Paul, and they were doing the same pictures you were doing. When you did Friday night Canada Day there, off the barge, the fireworks.
Right?
Yeah. But they were off different spot than you were. But somebody had a V copter, but yours are just popping. Theirs wasn't. You could still see the fireworks on the V copter, but yours, it just popped more.
What you doing?
Sleeping.
Well, why don't you say hello to your favorite ginger? I'll put the phone up to the microphone.
Hello, Lenny.
Good morning, Rob. How are you?
I'm all right, you love?
Okay.
Yeah, she's okay.
Did you
She's
just
been
wake
working,
up? Did you, Bo?
Rob, she's been working on her new motorhome, getting it ready.
Yeah, I did say congratulations the other day to her
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
on the new motorhome.
So you're
Yeah, it
home?
looks lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been home a few days.
And how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling.
I take it you're still very rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just can take a while to heal up. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I bugged the hell out of Lynn. She was sleeping.
Oh,
Well, when it rained the first time, it's usually spam.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
ignore it. But then the second time, and then when it hit the third time, I knew something was not right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't want you to miss your favorite ginger.
No,
Yeah.
oh.
no, we'll go back to sleep, Lynn, and I'll I'll catch up with you later.
All right, you take care of yourself.
Okay, Lenny, sorry to
Oh,
bother you.
too.
Okay,
All right. Bye.
bye.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, if I didn't call her, Rob, she'd kill me.
yeah.
Good morning, PJ. And
Oh,
Marshall.
hey, TJ, he's in the house. All right.
Mr. Giggles himself.
Yep.
Well,
And
you
Mr.
know,
Bump-
Robbie hasn't been reading any of the local establishments lately, you know, wanting, can I have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a boy and a half.
Oh, he's funny.
He's all right.
I think Goodwill still's got a wanted poster up for him, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Washington County News, Rob says hello.
Yeah, I did say hello, Marshall,
Marshall, yep.
and AZ and TJ.
Yeah, and Wayne
Oh,
B.
Wayne B.
Was in here, but he said he was going to go flying,
Yeah.
but he'd be listening.
Yeah, you got to fly while you can.
Well, I don't think I'm subscribed to Wayne B.
Yeah.
Am I?
Wayne B. just kind of joined us recently.
Well, I've subscribed anyway.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah.
He's a retiree like us old guys.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Have you did you get your Mini 3 yet, Rob?
No, I haven't ordered it yet.
Oh, I thought you had ordered it.
No, I've done a bit of shuffling around with the structure of the drone and things. So
Yeah. Well, you know, Bill at Newfound Drones, he's been waiting for his, and I think he's supposed to get it this week, Paul.
Who's that?
Newfound Drones, Bill, Mini 3.
Yeah. I think you're supposed to get it Tuesday, I think, this week.
no, well, I've sold like half of the documentary side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've sold half of that to the guys who are actually flying.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I wonder how you're making out with all the documentary you did, you know, in Canada and all that kind of stuff, right?
yeah. So it just made sense. It got me all my cash back, which I laid out a little bit extra, and as well, I'll get an income for the next couple of years.
Well, and you know too, Rob, is that those guys have been doing a job. They know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's an ongoing long job.
Yeah.
So at least I don't have all the hassles of buying the new drones and chasing them, and
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
just
Wow.
dealing with everything. So
Yeah.
and then other little jobs which I have got, I've kept. So yeah, it's working out okay.
Good.
So I'm gonna I'll wait a little while yet, but I will get the Mini 3 and the Maverick 3, I think, and then I won't have no big drones. The Inspires and all will stay with them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's no sense in, unless you're going to be directly involved in the big production stuff. There's no need for you to have one of those huge drones. Besides that, all of the videos I get of ships and everything are all with the smaller drones.
Yeah, the stuff I'm doing is for like commercials and like the
right
sort of film stuff.
Well, when you get the Mini 3, Rob, you're gonna love how friggin' quiet it is.
Yeah, that'll be more for myself.
You get it 10 10 feet off the ground, Rob, and you can't hear it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I'm just amazed because, you know, even my little Nano that I do all my night flights with is louder than that Mini 3 Pro.
So, which would you have out of the two, the Nano or the Mini 3?
Well, the thing of it is I have the Mini 3 and I have the Nano, and my go-to drone right now, because it's a little bit windy, is the Air 2S. But I find each of them have their own little niche. The Mini 3 is so friggin' quiet, and the quality and everything of the video and the photos and everything are just fantastic. It does not get the night shots that I get with the Nano.
Yeah.
So the Nano, because I just put out, I don't know if you saw it, Rob, or not, but I just put out another night shot last night. And it's like, it's just incredible. That little drone gets that good a video in dark.
Yeah.
So those are my three main drones right now. I don't plan on, you know, if push came to shove and I needed to get some money, right now I could probably sell the Mini 3 and still have the Air 2S and the Nano. But
yeah, I was just thinking, like, as the boys, they like the Evo 2, the 8K, the 6Ks.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're using a lot.
Well,
but,
you know, if we could just marry the image and the quality of the cameras and that into the DJI, I'd be in heaven.
Yeah, I was just wondering what to get for myself.
The color profile. Well, how often do you get out? And you don't fly at night anyway, do you, Rob?
No.
Yeah. So that would the Mini 3 for you would be perfect because it is small, quiet, and you get the Pro and it has the screen on it. You don't have to worry about putting your phone on there or anything. And I get the same distance as I get with the Air 2S. And the picture quality is just fantastic. So my suggestion, Rob, is to get yourself a Mini 3 Pro, which gives you that controller, and get the Fly More package, and you'll be in heaven.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that.
Because, you know, even the bigger drones like the Air 2 and the Air 2S and the Mavic 3, they're bigger, you know, and they noisier, and they're a little bit more, even though they're compact compared to the old Inspires and that kind of stuff. And but that Mini 3 is every drone. I think anybody that is serious about droning now, I would recommend it to anybody.
Yeah.
But you got to, you know, DJI pulled a fast one. They don't bundle it anymore. You can buy it bundled, but they're not bundled.
Yeah, I did see it.
Everything is separate, and even in when you buy the Mini 3, it doesn't even come with the little dongle that plugs into the wall to charge the battery. Yeah, that's up to you.
Wow.
So I ended up ordering a high speed, you know, high powered one, which makes it charge like a raped ape, you know. But
then you don't want to keep doing that, do you?
Yeah, if you plug it into, you know, the ones that come with a tablet or whatever, the lights just go charge. You get one of those 40, 50, even a 60 watt little dongle thing that plugs into the wall, and it just goes, and it'll charge the battery 35, 40 minutes.
But then you don't want to keep doing that to the batteries, do you? You'll cook them.
Yep.
They they like a trickle charge normally, don't they?
Yes, yep. So I have both of them. I have, if I'm just gonna charge them, I'll use the regular dongle and trick, which is the slower charge. But if I'm in a hurry, I'll switch to the other one. Yeah, it's just it's 4th of July, Independence Day over here, and Paul just had Canada Day.
That was last week, wasn't it? Was it?
Was Canada Day was Saturday, right, Paul?
Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Okay. Was that a bank holiday?
Oh yeah.
Not here. No, not here today because in Canada, because our bank holiday was Friday.
Yeah, bank holiday was Friday.
Yeah.
The
Well, everything's back to normal here. So.
yeah, and Rob, I shot the fireworks with the Nano that they had over in Sarnia across the river,
Yeah.
and it turned out pretty damn good.
Was that the one last week? Was it?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I can't remember. I did see a few of yours.
Well, problem is I get bored and I go out and fly, and then the flying is the fun part. The editing sucks,
Yeah.
because I flew that one last night, the ship last night, the Paul Tregurtha, and ended up coming back, and I pulled some pictures off of it because I usually pull 7 photos and then I edit the video, and I pulled the photos and I finally was tired and I says, I'll finish it up in the morning. So I got up this morning at about, I woke up with a leg cramp at about 5 o'clock in the morning. So I just went and edited the video portion, put the music to it, and posted it. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have a go at FPV as well as soon as I'm up and about.
I don't embrace the FPV. I'm glad some people do and they enjoy it.
Well, I want to do the DJI FPV.
Yeah.
I've got it, so
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
you already
you might as well fly it. But
yeah.
there's something about enclosing myself in goggles that it just bugs me, because I used to have a set of remember when DJI first came out with the goggles? I bought a set of them and sold them because it just wasn't me, especially when I fly by myself, Rob. I don't have a spotter. So it's like I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
So TJ, are you waiting to be fed breakfast or what?
Yeah.
I don't know if his wife's cooking him breakfast or if he's scrounging for breakfast.
Who's that? TJ.
TJ, yeah. She walks him. Yeah. She keeps an eye on TJ.
Good to see you, TJ.
Trying to figure out right now. I'm looking online. Okay, they're getting an early start. The Zalata de Guinness is downbound, but it's way up the lake. Of course, that marine traffic has been off because, Paul, do you see the pilot boats headed up already? And and if you go by marine traffic, that downbound international freighter has got to be 50, 60 miles up in the lake headed downbound.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to go in that early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but it is doing 13.6 knots, but still.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mike Night Train. That'll be interesting. He's printed the camera mount for the top of the DJI FPV drone.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's cool. Well,
Yeah, I thought it'd be fitting for all the drugs I'm on. Feels like I'm in space, TJ.
Flying high.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll definitely look out for that video, Night Train. If he puts one up.
Yeah. That should be interesting.
yeah. Good morning there, Night Train, Mike. Yep.
How you feeling? Mike? Mike just had
Yeah, he had surgery or some
Surgery.
sort, didn't he?
shoulder, I
His
think.
shoulder? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, because he was on the other day and he was in a sling. And I think he said he's going to be in a sling for about 6 weeks.
Well, they take the stitches out, I think, sometime this week, I think you were saying.
Yeah.
because I know as well. Didn't he have to move as well?
Yeah, I think he was going to move.
Yeah, I think you know, yeah.
My old man mind, sometimes I think I remember and then other times I know I don't remember. So,
Oh, well, I hope you recover well, Mike. Wow, what does that mean? Somebody the right shoulder what?
arthroscopy subchronal
Decompression
decompression.
rotator cuff, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a rotator
Otherwise
cuff.
known
you
as
have
the
to have
rotator
Okay.
Uh,
Well, has he had it replaced, have he?
Yeah. Oh, and he also says, Mike says he's still having to move, but he's still looking.
oh, still have to still looking
Sucks,
at
that
it.
is.
Marshall was looking to move too, and he hasn't moved yet either.
Yeah, they're looking to sell the place they moved into, and they're gonna move to Tucson or something, I think you were.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, Rob, I'll tell you what, the entertainment that we're getting now out of Laura and David is just hilarious.
yeah.
Oh,
Them being is something else, and
They banter back and forth. Oh my God.
yeah, they're a good bunch.
Hey, here
Oh.
comes Justin. Just in time.
Right, I'm leaving.
yeah,
You must be having trouble.
this morning getting on.
No, a lot of my stuff's disconnected because I put those 2 monitors up that I got.
Oh, he got a couple of monitors, Rob.
Ah,
Well, my sister got like 10, 15 or 20 monitors from that guy. So I got rid of the 2 TVs because these take up a lot less space.
What size are they?
2 24 or 24 inch.
oh yeah, well, that's good size though.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin,
What's up? I messaged you back the other day, Rob.
did you?
Yeah, I said, how you doing after you messaged me that message.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, Sarah had to go to my sister's to pick up the cables I need. It looks so much nicer though with the two monitors.
Well, it's gotta save on space too.
Well, yeah, because I had that double monitor stand
Yeah,
that elevates them, but the TVs weren't really designed to go on it and they didn't fit very well. But this was made for these.
yeah.
Oh,
So it fits really well now. It looks really nice.
Paul's using multiple monitors too.
yeah.
Well, see, I
wanna
have
put-
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I want to put a third one on, but haven't got that far yet. I'm waiting for a cable to come in.
Well, see, I technically have 3 monitors, right? Because I have one hooked up to each computer, but I also have the laptop screen too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I have the laptop right next to the monitors. So.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time for another cup of coffee. Ugh.
I was able to find one power cord in the garage. So I have to wait for the other ones to come from Amazon. Because I went to Walmart last night. It said they had 2 in stock on their website. So I go to the store. I was going to buy both of them for the monitors, the power cords.
Right.
Get there, they don't have them. Then the kid tells me, well, the store down the street has 4 of them. So if you drive 5 miles down the road, they don't have any either. Oh, so pissed.
Hey, there's Ron.
Hey guys,
Hey, morning, Ron.
Hey,
morning.
Ron.
What's up, Ron?
Rob's in the channel too, Ron.
Oh, hey Rob, haven't seen you for a while.
No. Been having body parts removed.
Pardon me.
I've been having body parts removed.
Oh, hope everything's okay.
Hopefully not the penis.
Jesus Christ.
But the only thing I have got left.
He's
I
got
got
that
to make them laugh a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, way to go right for the throat there, Justin.
Well, people can really call me gutless now.
Happy 4th to my American friends, and not sure how other folks, other countries celebrate it, but
I'm sure the UK is thrilled today.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less.
No.
oh goodness.
Rob's just mad because he couldn't have a vacation home now.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't have what?
So you couldn't get your vacation home.
Yeah. Oh, I seen your announcement the other day, Justin. That was comical, that was.
Oh, Matt's was even funnier, right? His was hilarious.
Yeah, I seen Matt's, and then followed by yours as well.
And then Curtis did one too. It was pretty funny too.
Oh, I didn't see Curtis's.
Yeah, it was really good. His was pretty funny.
Hey, Paul, that pilot boat just came back down again. I don't know where the hell he went.
Well, maybe you got mistook for the time.
Right, I'm gonna drop out for a bit, guys.
Okay, Rob, you
Yep.
you come
Take
back
care,
when
Rob.
you
Get
can.
better.
You come back and see us now. You hear?
I'll
Yeah.
try and pop in later.
Okay,
Okay then, Rob.
Right.
Rob, take care. Great to hear from you. And everybody's got their fingers crossed and sending best wishes across the pond.
Right, thank you, mate. Right, bye all.
Okay.
Take care, Rob.
So Ron, you look a little tired.
Yeah. Well, I did a 36, 37 actually, about that.
Yeah.
Got to bed about 11, up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Showered, went to the grocery store already. I'm with one of my pilots here, and I borrowed his car this morning. And we're going back in for another 24.
Wow.
Holy crap, man.
What time you got to be back in?
In about an hour.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ron, you need to have somebody print you some eyelid lifters, so you can just go in and.
Yeah, I had a tough time this morning. I didn't set an alarm, but I got up and I'm like, if I lay back down, I'm afraid I'm gonna sleep in.
Yeah. Yeah, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning with leg cramps because I wasn't hydrating all night long.
That'll do her.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of other stupid people tricks people try this weekend. We've already had the truck and boat that hit the guy in the four-wheeler. And last night we had a 15-year-old playing with fireworks. He pretty much destroyed his right hand and right hand, and probably going to lose his right eye.
Wow.
Wow.
15. And Mother Nature was on a rampage, all pissy last night. I'll tell you what, that was one of the best lightning shows I've seen in a long time. I mean, a long time. There was these gigantic. That's one thing I've always noticed about out west. I didn't see on the East Coast as much, but these bolts of lightning were just this in town here. It was on the north end of town. We're leaving the apartment or the hangar and going to the apartment. These bolts were coming down and they would hit like 5-10 times. And I mean, just huge. They seem like they're all hitting the ground. But Glendive, Montana, which is hour or so drive from here west, they got over 4 inches of rain in an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, some pretty strong cells that came through there. Looks a little flooded out here in the backyard of the apartment.
Yeah. So are you doing airplane or helicopter?
Doing airplane the rest of the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yep. It's overcast here this morning.
Yeah. Well, you guys fly IFR anyways there, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, within reason.
Yeah.
I think we need, for takeoff, we need a quarter mile and 200. And I think for landing at a lot of the places, it's half mile.
Yeah.
I think in 200.
Yeah, but you don't have any of that stuff like the ILS and all that kind of stuff there at that airport.
Actually, we do it at Dickinson, yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you would there. Huh, cool. I thought probably it'd be all visual stuff coming in to land there, so.
A lot of the airports here are
Well,
damn near like flying in Alaska. What are you gonna do today, Paul Hodges?
oh, well, got a couple of signs I got to do today, but
I thought you'd be up at the cabin or up at the trailer.
well, I just got back yesterday, right? Last night, got back about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I was down there for like 2.5 days or something. So that was long enough. Yeah.
Yeah, getting fed and pampered.
Yeah, but it's great that she's feeding me and everything else, but like I get there on the weekend. I didn't have a lot lined up. I was trying to. Well, matter of fact, one of the things I got to do today is go pick my chainsaw because I got a bunch of wood out there to cut up. But the thing is, I show up on the weekend, all of a sudden she's got this big job for me. Like, oh, really? I was kind of hoping to relax a little more.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I got one brother and 2 sisters. A brother's older than me, and then I got 2 younger sisters. So,
Are they local or?
well, yeah, well, all within 40 miles, like not
Oh.
far away, right? So, like Suzanne, it were about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to get to her house. So
That's not bad.
my brother's in
Ron,
town.
AZ, I don't know if you saw it or not, but AZ in the chat says hello.
Morning, AZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the iPad up this morning.
Yeah. Like the one out West Lawrence, that's where I go when I go hunting, right? I stay at their place, West Lawrence
Oh.
Hunt, basically in the backyard. But
That was a phone call I got, guys driving over about 35 miles away. He's gonna be here about 1 o'clock. He wants to buy 4 of my golf cart tires and wheels, so,
oh,
yeah,
slowly getting rid of them, Paul.
yes, I know.
Cleaning out the garage a little more.
Yeah.
Well, the sad part of it is I started looking around, Ron, in a lifetime worth of keeping this because you never know, and keeping that because you never know. You know, it's just it's overwhelming. I mean, I've got a 110 converter for 12 volt out there that, you used to mount in a car, a
Mhm.
big one, plug in different plugs and stuff. It's sitting in the box out in the garage. I got power nailers. I've got a all kind, it's crazy stuff. I've got a telescope, brand new, big one on a tripod,
Yeah.
Used to have an Osmo.
Yep. Yeah. But
You know, honestly, Paul, every time of course, you're not doing what I'm doing. You're not moving. I've moved.
Oh,
One,
move out of the way.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've moved 7 times since 2011.
oh my God.
Every time I move, there's trips to the dumpster or the dump and or garage sales. Actually, one of the best I had was in Rapid City at the place I just moved from. When I moved in there, got to know my neighbor pretty well, and he and I went in together, and we had got all the neighbors involved, but we had a big, there's only 4 houses on the street, but we had a big
Right.
garage yard sale. I did almost $6,000 in 2 days.
Wow.
It's like, you know what? I ain't using this. Haven't used that in a while. Go buy everything from hunting equipment to camera equipment to all kinds of stuff.
Well, my big dilemma is now, Ron, is I bought that new TV. Everybody saw me putting the other one up.
Yeah, and you're hanging around in your jammies and
Yeah,
Like-
and I'm not liking it. Okay,
oh Jesus.
so I've got to return it because also what I don't know what they call it, but Sam's Club has this thing where you got 3 years on the TV and then they'll either replace it or whatever. So I got that's all approved. So I've got that hanging out there for $1,000. And this TV they will take back for the next 15 to 30 days. So I've got to go out and use that CareFresh money, buy a new TV, bring it here. Then I'm going to return this one. So I'm kind of up in the air. Don't know. Wow.
What don't you like about the TV?
It's a damn Roku thing. Every time I turn it on, my remote controllers that I use for my Xfinity, they don't. When you turn that TV on, it comes up and it says you got to select how you're going to take your signal. It comes up Roku. And I cannot, I have to use the Roku, what do you call it? The remote. Because in other words, like on the regular remotes, You've got a right and left arrow, you should be able to move it over and hit enter. Nope. You got to use the Roku move and move it over and then hit enter. And then the remotes all work with that TV.
You should be able to. I know.
I want to shut the damn Roku off, but I don't.
Yeah. The one thing about that I.
Did you connect the internet to it?
Yes.
That's your problem. Disconnect the internet. And it will bypass, it should bypass that. I had that same issue with the TV I had.
In other words, just unscrew the cable connection.
Yeah, if you're not
No,
using
no.
on, no. If
The internet.
yeah, if you're not using the internet on the TV to stream anything, there's no reason to connect it to the internet. See, that's the problem, is it wants to go directly to the streaming part of the TV. See, I had that issue.
You got to set up wirelessly too, So
Yeah, so I had that issue with my other TV. Once I turned that off, it stopped popping up on me.
Well, I don't know how you turn it off.
I don't know. You're already in the process of changing TVs anyway, so I wouldn't even worry about that.
Well, I'm thinking about it. It's
Well, then
Because-
factory reset it and skip the internet connection.
Yeah.
And then try
Open-
that.
Giving Lenny high blood pressure.
oh yeah, oh, I tell you what, yep. But she's been so friggin' busy getting her new motorhome up to snuff.
Mhm.
She's putting in new cabinets. She's stripped the whole place out. She's scrubbing even the underbelly storage compartments, and that baby is going to be like pristine new by the time she gets done with it. She stripped all the bedding, and the guy that had it was a nice older guy. He sold it only because he bought a house in Florida. He got tired of driving back and forth.
Yeah.
So he sold the motorhome, and he left her a whole bunch of stuff in the motorhome, like shovels and chairs and stuff and all kinds of stuff. And all the bedding was on there, and so she stripped all that out and cleaned it.
Wow.
I think he even left her a coffee maker inside there.
That's an added bonus.
Well, it is. I don't drink coffee, but it would be for the average person. Yes. Paul, how'd you ever make out with your coffee maker? You were having a problem with that at one time.
I got it working.
Oh, okay.
What happened? There's a little window that reads the barcode. It has some coffee grounds on it, and it got dirty, and it couldn't read the barcode.
Oh, you got one of those coffee makers where you put the thing in there, the
Yeah,
Greg,
but
pods?
but there's a little tiny window for reading the barcode on the coffee pod, because there's a little barcode.
So it was dirty.
So as far as I know, and I ran a wire up through it, make sure it was all cleaned, where the water comes down the coffee and all that, in case it had buildup in it and stuff. But yeah, it kind of take around. I got it working. So
Good. And Ron, his sister is still feeding him like a king.
oh yeah,
he's living the high life, man.
Oh, yeah,
man. Even when he leaves the trailer and comes home, she sends him with goodie bag, all kinds of food and stuff.
oh, she sent supper home last night for me too.
And when she sends supper, it's not only supper, she's baking brownies and cookies and pies and cakes. And
See, what we ought to do, Paul Murray, is kind of like we do to Justin, how we're always siding with Sarah.
yeah,
Paul Hodges call his sister, say, hey, come on up to the trailer. When she walks in, he has dinner all ready. In other words, do a little role reversal.
little roll.
Yeah, a
yeah.
little roll reverse. Yeah.
Well, she's been putting him to work though. He just replaced a bunch of deck boards for her. He's
Yeah.
got a camera on the back of the house. Even though he says it's for her security, it's pointed at his trailer.
Trailer. Yeah, but it points on anybody walking up her deck and all that kind of stuff.
And he's also been working on he's gonna put up a fence, so
Well, one section alone is 150 feet, and the other one's about 80 feet. So I got quite a work to do yet. So
and the thing of it is he's rented a post hole digger, one of those gas
Wow.
ones. And I says, man, that's a 2-man job, you know?
Yeah.
So you know what he says? Well, I'll just put Diane on the other side.
Jeez. What's a brother for?
That's right.
I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Okay, see the clean boards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more to the right there too, but yeah. But anyways, I was replacing a whole bunch of boards on our deck on the weekend.
And the Ron, that's made with not just plain old deck boards. It's made by 2x6s, right?
Yep. Well, the funny thing was that she already went to lumberyard and said, she wanted a bunch of 2x6s, she can for her deck and stuff, right? So you know what they sold her? They sold her regular deck boards, but 5/4 by 6. She had them all stacked there. I went, oh, where'd you get them for? She said, why? They're for the deck. I said, no, they're not. Wrong ones. Well, that's what the guy told me. So gave me. He said that's what I needed. No, it's not what you needed.
Well, the
Not what's
problem
on the
is
deck now.
you went in and says, I need 6-inch deck boards, and they give you those little ones, with the rounding.
Yeah. Because see that back, like this deck is 35 years old, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that it was done with 2x6, right? Not 5/4 by 6. But I find the 5/4 by 6 are, if you don't have enough joists in, they're a little bouncy. I like the more firmness underneath, but
So Ron, are you working fixed wing today or helicopter?
Fixed wing the rest of the weekend. Yeah, I got. And then my original plan, always subject to change, coming up here the other day, I'm like, we've been having a scheduling issue. We're low on pilots. So they said Tuesday night, we're not going to have a pilot. Well, we have to have 2. So I'm like, you know what? I've got like 230 hours of vacation time. I'm like, I might as well use 12 hours. So I was going to go home Tuesday morning. And my friend Don, his daughter and son-in-law are coming in from Utah. And they had actually bought an entire day of fishing at the lake with I guess like a tour guide or not a tour or a fishing guide. But he apparently has a nice big pontoon boat. But his daughter got him that as like a little early Father's Day gift.
Yeah.
Day gift. But anyhow, I was going to go with them on Wednesday morning. Now that has changed.
Yeah.
We ended up getting a pilot for Tuesday night. And then the supervisor texted me last night and said, hey, Ron, any chance you can do me a favor? I'm like, uh-oh. He goes, can you do what they call a reverse 24? So I'll work Tuesday night and Wednesday day and not get home till Thursday morning.
Ah.
So much for going home Tuesday morning. But it's hard to say no to him because every time I went off for my hunting and stuff, he makes it happen.
Yeah.
So it works
Yeah.
both ways. So.
Oh yeah, you want to stay in good graces with the scheduler when you got other things you want to do,
Yeah, he don't ask for much time off. I try my best, And like I said, my Alaska, I have to have a whole rotation off for Alaska.
Good morning, Jake Strone Life. Good morning.
I saw JD's video there. It's like he had a good time at his trip.
Yeah, he did that video, but we haven't seen him, physically.
He's probably all worn out. He needs his rest.
Yes. Too much relaxation. He needs to come back to reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it's weather up here. It's either scorching hot or this morning it's kind of chilly out here. I'm sitting outside the apartment. Yeah, I went and bought some food this morning and we'll hopefully do a little cookout today at the hangar.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Stimulate that economy.
There you go.
Now you're riding your bike now. You don't have your truck, right?
I'm carpooling with one of my pilots this morning. We got back last night just in the nick of time. I mean, just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Then come back to the apartment. So I rode with him. I just left the bike at the hangar because Mother Nature was pissy.
Well, yeah, I've heard it say Mother Nature is a fickle individual.
She can be,
Yep,
and always subject to change her mind.
that's it.
I better be careful. I don't know who's in the chat.
And I often said maybe she suffers from weather pause.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but mm-mm-mm.
But what keeps us going, Ron, is that you got to tell yourself it could always be worse.
Yeah.
That it could be.
Like I was telling Paul earlier today, my wife is still creating havoc. First she was a tropical storm, now she's a full-blown hurricane, and she's heading to Hawaii.
Oh,
Hurricane-
really?
Hurricane Bonnie.
Hurricane
Really?
Bonnie.
Not going out without a bang, huh?
Yep, yeah, she's going up with a bang. Well, she always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Have you ever been there, Paul?
No.
No. It's pretty cool.
Well, my sister and my mom have been there, but I haven't been.
I've been to Oahu, Maui, Hawaii. I've been to 4 of the islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that best one was that I went to my partner that I used to work with in California. She got married and I shot her wedding on Maui, and we worked a plan out. I told her I wanted to see live lava, and I think I told you guys this story, but 2 of their friends that came to the wedding, the day after the wedding, I flew over to the Big Island from Maui with them and stayed with them for like 3-4 days. It was Tom and Ruthie. Ruthie had to go on a business trip, so it was just Tom and I. And I just put gas in his car. He took me all over the island and showed me everything. And I'll tell you, really spectacular. The one was called, I always have a hard time pronouncing it. It's Akaka, A-K-I, I forget how it's spelled, but it's a 750-foot waterfall. It is just,
Whoa.
it's humongous. If you go on quite a ways down on my YouTube channel, I have it's a 9-minute video, but it's but it shows that waterfall. This is when I had the Phantom 4. I took the Phantom 4 to Maui with me in Hawaii, but and that was the same week that I climbed the volcano, the one that erupted on the Big Island. That's the one I climbed, that volcano, just to go see lava.
Oh.
Yeah, we went there. There used to be, I don't know how it is now, but Tom was there 2 weeks before, and you could only drive so far to the park, but it's called Volcano National Park. and then you either had to hike or take a bicycle. Well, we rented these bicycles, and we had to ride 5 miles to the edge of the coast. We get there, and they had a blockade about 1,000 yards back from the edge of the water, and I'm like, because I wanted to see the lava flowing into the water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, apparently about a week or two before that, a big chunk of land broke off, and the Park Service felt it was dangerous for the public, so they didn't allow you to go down there. And I'm like, I came 6,000 miles. I want to see lava. So I looked to my right, and there were 2 girls walking down off to my right, off the side of the hill. And I looked up above them, and I see bright orange. And I ran over to these girls. I said, "Where were you guys?" They said, "Oh, we were up there." I said, "Did you see lava?" They're like, "Oh, you got to go up." I'm like, "Okay." Tom looks at me. He goes, "Ron, no, it's 7:30. We need to have these bicycles back by 9." I'm like, "I don't care." I said, "Take yours back. I'll call you, but I am going up to the top of that mountain."
Yeah.
And he was a retired Navy SEAL, very much I'm not going to let a brother go in alone. He goes, you're not going up there alone. So we started at 7:30. We didn't get to the top till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
We were out all night.
Wow.
And
Wow.
we got back to where our bicycles were parked, hoping they were still there and not stolen. We got back
Yeah.
at 6 in the morning. And then we rode the bicycles back up to the place where we rented them. They're all like these big canvas tents. Nobody's there. So we just kind of leaned the bicycles up against the tent and then took off on our car. He was so mad. He was kind of mad at me in a way, but he didn't tell me. The reason he was no longer in the military is he had a pretty severe back injury, and his back was killing him.
Oh,
He
geez.
said, "Ron, I'm so pissed at you. My back is screaming. But if anybody asks me, what have you done the last couple of days? I can go out and say, I climbed a volcano last night."
Right.
Yeah.
This is only like 3-4 years ago I did this.
Yeah, you can check that one off your bucket list.
Yeah.
Yep. I can. But it was neat though. It was a good experience. I do remember one other thing about that trip in Volcano National Park. I had ran into a guy earlier in the day, and I want to say he had a Mavic Air. I can't remember. But we were at one part of the island. I was flying my Phantom 4, and I noticed another drone. And I bring mine in, and then I turn around and I see a guy with a controller. So we chit-chatted a little bit. The guy, he said something about flying his drone that night. They were going out to Volcano National Park, and I'm like, I don't think you can fly in the national parks. Sure as hell. And this is the thing that surprised me, especially with DJI and the geofencing. When we got inside the park that night, and we went to that permitted viewing area, to see the lava, all of a sudden, my buddy Tom goes, "Ron, look above you. There's a drone hovering up there." And I'm like, "No shit." And I look behind me, and here is that same guy. He's
Wow.
out there. He's flying the drone. And all of a sudden, about 30 seconds later, there come 2 uniforms. And they're looking around, and all of a sudden they go up to that guy and they said, "You come with us." Like, ruh-roh. Yeah, he gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, I better get ready to pack up the bus.
Okay. All right, Ron. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, guys, have a safe day, and Paul,
Yep.
don't get too
Well,
fed too.
just before you go, Ron, before you go. Okay, this has got to be the video
Yep.
here, right?
That's the video.
Okay. Yeah, because Night Train posted it, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big,
Great memories.
wow. So,
It's hard to believe, Ron, that there's places like that in the world.
It was beautiful, guys. It really was. And every place has this beauty. I mean, Paul Murray, you're sitting there like you got this giant river 2
Yeah.
minutes from you, and Paul Hodges, you got, there's so many places in Canada I would love to go.
Oh,
I-
yeah, yeah.
The Midwest. Justin's got Florida and the beaches and everything has
Yeah.
its own.
Oh, yeah, it does, but my biggest problem is I don't venture out far enough. Well, I haven't, especially for the last couple of years, right? But, I need to venture beyond my safe zone and,
Yep.
I've
I've come to, after it's been 4 years now since I've been in that accident. And here's my attitude. If opportunity presents me, I ask myself 2 questions. A, can I get the time off of work? And
Yep.
B, can I afford it?
Yep,
If the answer to that question is both yes, I'm doing it.
there you go.
Yep.
Life's too short. Well, I should ask myself a third question. Can I physically?
yeah, if you can
Well,
physically do it now.
that's the big question, on all of the questions that go through our minds, the older you get, that one pops more to the top, can I physically do it,
Yeah. That's one of the reasons too. When I was thinking about getting a divorce and everything, my ex-wife, she did not want to travel. I had, oh my God, so many opportunities. My pilot I used to work with invited us over to Poland to go skiing in Austria and the Czech Republic. And, I wanted to go to the national parks all over. She didn't want to do any of that. And it's when my boss sat me down one day and he said, this is going to get to the point where you're going to be too old, where you physically can't do these things and you still want to do them. And then you're going to regret it.
Yep.
And that was one of my decision makers too.
Yeah.
Getting, and since that, best decision I ever had. I've done so many things, guys, in the past 8 years.
Well, I know. We've seen all the stuff you do and where you're at, and holy crap.
Places I go. She never would have let me go on an Alaska fishing trip.
Yeah.
But anywho, well, guys, have a great day.
Okay, you do the same, Ron, and stay out of trouble.
Bye, Ron. Yep.
All right, we'll see what the
Okay.
public has in store for
Yeah,
us.
get back to work, you lazy bum.
All
All righty, guys.
right, we'll see you, Ron.
All right,
Yep.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Paul, what are you thinking, buddy?
Yeah, I got to go do a couple things, so I
You
got to go
got
get
some
my
things to do,
chainsaw.
and I
And,
thought,
yeah,
well, we might as well call it. We've been on
Yeah.
about an hour and a half, and
yeah.
so everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll be on again this evening. Are you doing anything or what, Paul?
I don't know yet. If I do, I'll still be on until at least 6:30 at
Okay.
least.
All right.
So I'll be here. So.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again next time.
See you guys.